Hi, I'm Diane, and this is my story. I've been at Bethlehem for about 20 years, maybe a little more. I had the privilege of knowing Pastor Nelson, our previous long-term pastor, and at the time he thought maybe it was time to introduce some contemporary music, and I first started working with the choir, and then we tried to build a band, and right away I was linked in because of the choir. Sweet people, and I've been here ever since. I used to think joy was happiness, being happy all the time, and I was enlightened. One day I had a friend, an acquaintance. We used to cross paths. She was going up one alley, I was going down the same alley after work, and she said, "How come you're so joyful?" And I said, "Well, I'm happy. It's the end of the day. I'm going home. Happy to see you." And she said, "I'm disappointed in your answer." And I said, "Why?" And she said, "I was hoping that you would say, I'm filled with the joy of Jesus Christ." And I realized at that moment I have missed so many opportunities. Joy is not happiness. Happiness is a fleeting, fickle thing. It happens because of what happens to us. It's one-dimensional. It's flighty. It's an emotion that happens because of something that happened to us. Joy is how we react to what's happening to us. It's a solid confidence that I can stand firm in the promises of Jesus and of God for the future. Things happen. None of us escapes rough times, bad times, sorrowful times. But if we have the Holy Spirit in us, the Holy Spirit gives us a fruit, and the fruit is joy. So if you have the Holy Spirit living within you, you have joy within you. I had a family member who was stricken with a horrible medical crisis, and I loved this family member so much, and I was just praying, please save his life. Let him live. He's too young. This isn't right. And then I realized, what if his life is sustained? Is it going to be the kind of life that he would want? Is he going to fulfill his purpose? And I realized I don't really know how to pray. So all I could do at that point was let the Holy Spirit pray for me, and let me just imagine myself at the feet of Jesus. And I came to realize he loves this person more than I do. Thy will be done, not ours. And I was given a great peace and relief that it wasn't on my shoulders to pray for the right thing. God knows, and he has the big picture. We have only a glimpse. And I had a medical, not a crisis, but I have a lung disease, which is incurable. Can't breathe all the time. Sometimes when I sing, I can't finish a phrase. Can't walk far. But I was blessed because when I was diagnosed, just 3 months prior to this, 2 medications had come out that were approved by the FDA. And the first one didn't work. Second one worked in that it's supposed to slow the progression. Mine has gone a step further, and they're finding that some people are actually getting better, and I'm one of those. And I'm just so grateful that it hit me when it did, not 5 years ago when there was nothing to do and you just tried to squeeze your life into a couple of years, and now I don't really see it as a big issue anymore. This is just the blink of an eye, but eternity is eternity, forever and ever, and I'm at total peace with that. And that's the deep, conscious decision to accept joy and let it rule my life. The Bible mentions the word joy 430 times. Bible mentions happiness 10 times. So we know joy is really, really important. Jesus on the cross, he suffered immeasurable horrors. The cross, the breaking of the body, the shame, the mocking. And yet he got through that with the picture, I'm going to be sitting at the right hand of my Father. And I'm doing this because I love my people, and my people have to find this joy. It's seeing the blessings through the trials, seeing the grand picture, and where God is, that's where your joy will be.